Today is your third workout. It is going to be formatted the exact same as workout 1. So let me refresh you. It's going to be a 3-circuit workout. Each circuit has 3 different movements. You're going to do them for 30 seconds each with a 10-second rest in between and a 30-second rest in between circuits. Circuit 1 is going to be composed of an elevated reverse lunge. So before you freak out, let me show you what this looks like. We're going to start one leg in front. I'm going to put another leg up on something. This could be a bed, a chair, anything that's going to get your back leg elevated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to where my back leg is going to get at a 90-degree angle and create that angle here in the front. So it'll look like this. I'm going to go down, up. The pressure is going to be in this foot, not the back one. So when I'm pushing, I'm feeling it all in this front foot. That's going to almost make this back foot feel weightless. Just give it a go, okay? You're going to go down and back up. I have found that if I push too hard back here, I hurt my knee. It doesn't feel good. All right, let's take a look at it from the other side. Foot here, other one up. I'm going to go down and back up. Pushing all through that front supporting foot. Again, with the lunges like we did the first workout, don't let your front knee dip in. Keep it angled out. That's going to get your butt firing a lot more too. So for this, you're going to feel this in your quad, your hamstring, and your butt. All right? Movement 2 is going to be a lateral plank walk. So if you can do a plank on your toes, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to start on my hands, start on my toes. I'm going to take a step with my foot and move my hand. So my feet go apart as my hands come together. And the opposite. Feet are opposite of what my hands are doing. All right? If you need to go on your knees, that's okay too. It'll look like this. I'm going to be maintaining my glutes squeezed so that my back isn't rounded and my hips don't dip down. You need to control what your hips are doing by keeping your core tight. All right? The third movement is going to be a tricep push-up. I would recommend doing this on your knees. It is a tricky one already. So instead of a wide position for your hands for a normal standard push-up, a tricep push-up brings my elbows in. So here I'm trying to tuck my elbows into my side so that the majority of the movement is done by my triceps. The way I'm going to do that, I'm going to start on my knees, I'm going to put my hands down, and I'm going to almost turn my elbows in. So my elbow pit is facing forward. I'm not turned in and it's facing each other. I don't want to be a lizard to do something funny. So palms are facing forward, elbows are facing forward, chest is up, squeeze my butt. I'm going to bend my elbows backwards and then push up. Backwards and push up. Kind of like a flamingo leg. All right? So let your elbows go back and come back up. All right, so that's the first circuit. Circuit number 2 is going to be made of our Supermans. So a Superman, you're going to be laying on your stomach. This is going to be targeting your back. So we're going to get some of your traps. We're going to get some of your medial or your middle traps in here too. Your lats, everything in the back as well as your butt. So you need to start on your stomach. It's called a Superman or a swimmer. So my arms are straight. I'm going to pull my arms back and lift my chest and lift my feet. So it's going to look like this. Swim up. Lift your hands. Swim up. Try to squeeze your butt. Get your quads off. It might be a little bit uncomfortable on your hips on a hard floor. So again, just grab a mat or do it on a carpet. The second movement we're going to do is a hamstring curl. So for this one, if you don't already have something like this, these are similar to a furniture mover. You can get these at any whatever store, or Target probably has this. There's one, some of them have a felt face and a plastic face. So because I'm on a hardwood floor, I'm going to put the felt face down, foam. Then I'm going to put my heels right in the middle. I'm going to lay down. So what I'm going to do to get my hamstrings, similar to the one that we did here, where you felt it in the hamstrings from the first workout, this one is also going to be hamstrings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my butt, feel it in my glutes and hamstrings. I'm going to roll my feet out and then dig them back in. Back down. Up, out, in, down. If that's too hard, then I want you to just lift your butt up, go out, then go down, and then draw it in. So figure out which one you're able to do for the full 30 seconds. If that's too easy for you and you're a beast, then do 1 foot at a time. So it's going to look similar to the first movement that we did. Out, in, back down. That one's a doozy though, so get ready to whoop your own butt. And then the third movement we're going to do is something called a dead bug. This one's focused on your core. So as we're doing this movement, you need to think about breathing below your belly button. We're not doing shallow chest breaths. We're doing deep belly breaths, expanding your stomach out as you keep your core engaged. So a cue is dip your fingers in to your stomach and then breathe out, and you'll feel your core muscles engage and fill in the space of your stomach. That's important because when we do this movement, you need to keep those engaged the whole time. So you're going to lay on your back. It's important to keep your low back flat. So if you need to lift your hips up a little bit more to keep it flat, then do that. I'm going to start with my hands and feet straight up in the air like a dead bug. And then I'm going to move my opposite hand and foot back together and then switch. If you start to feel that your low back pops off the ground and you get an arch, only lower your foot to where you can keep your back flat. If it's here, that's fine. Don't go all the way down if you arch your back. You'll bug your back like that. All right? So that's our dead bug, circuit number 2. Circuit number 3 is going to be an elevated lunge, which is our first one. It's going to be an elevated lunge with a knee lift. So remember the first workout we did, we just kind of hovered, and we just stayed here. Now you're going to go all the way up. So I'm going to start up top. I'm going to go down. I'm going to come up, and my back knee is going to come up in the air. Squeeze. Reach back. Squeeze. Reach back. Squeeze. You're going to thin it. You're going to stay on that one leg for that round. All right? Exercise number 2 for here is going to be a sit-up and a toe reach. This again is where you will have to figure out how high you can reach without bugging your back or anything. So it may look something like this. You know, it's almost like a star, like a superstar. So I'm going to lay back down. I'm going to do a sit-up, and I'm going to try to touch opposite hand to my opposite foot. So like this. Touch. 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 So I'm trying to keep my legs straight so that I reach up and squeeze with my core. Reach up. If that's not possible, just bend your knee. All right? That's exercise 2. Exercise 3 is we're going to spice up your plank again. All right? So we're going to stay in the plank position, but this time I'm gonna add in some toe lifts. So whenever I lift my toe off the ground, I'm gonna squeeze my butt. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna get in my plank, already nice and engaged. All I'm gonna do, lift my foot, squeeze my butt, back down. Up, 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 just like that. All right, so that's the end of circuit 3. Remember, each circuit you're gonna repeat 4 times before you move on to the next circuit. All right, I'll see you soon.